Hello and welcome. You are listening to the Happier Life podcast. I'm your host, Clare Deacon. After deciding survival wasn't enough, I set out on a path to live my best life. I wanted to thrive. Now I'm on a mission to support others. Think you're not good enough, confident enough, brave enough? I'm here to tell you you are, and you can achieve anything. This is your time, so let's do this. Hello and welcome to the Happier Life podcast, where we talk about life beyond survival because you were never meant to just get through your life. I'm Claire, your host, positive psychology coach and therapist, and the woman who knows that when self-care feels impossible, it's usually the moment when you need it most. Today's episode is a big one, especially if you're someone who's always been the helper, the giver, one holding everything together for everyone else. Because we're talking about self-care, not the version that's sold to us in magazines and the spa adverts, the real essential kind of self-care that can feel overwhelming when you're already running on empty. So have you ever caught yourself thinking, I know I should look after myself, but there's just no time. It feels selfish when other people need me more. I'm so tired, but even resting feels like too much effort. I don't have time for it. If that's you, you're not lazy, you're not broken, you're just human. And more importantly, you're not alone. In this episode, we're going to explore why self care can feel so hard when we need it the most, the myths that we've been told, and why they're keeping us stuck, and how to start small with compassion, not with guilt. And yes, we'll also be sharing how you can go deeper with the Happier Survival Kit, a course that really helps you love yourself beyond survival by working through 4 essential pillars of well-being. It's normally £197, but for Easter, I'm offering it for just 50% off because you deserve that kind of support. But before we get to that, let's talk about why this matters in the first place, why self-care can feel impossible. So here's the truth no one says out loud. Self-care often feels the hardest when we need it the most because when you're exhausted, overwhelmed, emotionally flooded, your nervous system goes into a protection mode. That to-do list version of self-care suddenly feels like just another demand on your time and your energy and can make you feel as though it's another thing that you're failing at by not getting to it. And when you've been stuck in a people-pleasing mode, constantly tending to everyone else's needs, even considering your own needs just feels strange and selfish and a bit foreign. So this can also come back to if you grow up being praised for how strong or reliable or giving you are, it's also no wonder that slowing down to tend to your own needs, to look after yourself, feels like some kind of betrayal of that identity. But here's the part I really need you to hear in this episode. Your needs are not a problem to solve. They are a part of living life. Self-care is not a reward for being productive enough. It's as essential as food, water, and oxygen. And when you neglect your emotional, your mental, and your social needs, it's like running a machine without any fuel. Eventually, something's going to break, it's going to give. So, this isn't about spa days. This is the foundation of surviving and then the cornerstone of success. Because when you tend to your needs, you don't just make it through the day, you give the world the best of you and you thrive. So, what does real self care actually look like? Let's ditch the bubble baths and the glossy treat yourself memes for a moment, because real self-care isn't a checklist, it's a relationship. It's not about what looks good on the outside, it's about what actually supports you on the inside. And here's what I want you to hear: self-care is deeply personal. Your tastes, your values, your experiences. No one else has ever lived your life, seen through your eyes, or carried your exact load. Even if you stood in the same room as someone else, your lens on the world is yours alone. And that's the same even if you are an identical twin. Your view is different to someone who has that genetic DNA. So, how could your needs be the same? What works for one person might feel completely wrong for another. And that's not failure, it's biology, personality, and context. It's all about experience as well. Because self care isn't just about who you are, it's also about where you are in your life right now and what you have been through. So, to put some context on this, I want to give you an example. I've got two clients, both are overwhelmed working mums, juggling careers and households, and both are feeling like they're running on empty, but their needs couldn't be more different. One finds solace, and their self care is about their early morning routine, quiet, a walk with the dog, a few minutes of journaling before the house wakes up and in chaos ensues upon her. For her, self care is solitude, it's reflection, it's peace. The other recharges by connection, by grabbing a coffee with a friend, phoning her sister for a 10-minute vent. For her, self care is support, it's conversation, it's about community. They have the same challenge, but they have different nervous systems, they've got different stories, and therefore they need different care. This is why there is no one size fits all plan. Real self care is flexible, it's a moment by moment conversation with yourself, but it's about understanding what your tendency, what does help you in those different situations, and ensuring you've got the whole view of your well-being covered. It's about going to bed when your body says it's enough, saying no when your energy says not today, eating food that actually fuels you, not your guilt, taking a breath before reacting because you matter, noticing what you need in the present, not what you think you should need or what others have determined you need. And if today all you can manage is making a cup of tea and staring out the window for 5 quiet minutes, that still counts as part of your self care. Self care isn't just for the days when everything falls apart either. It's the daily act of replenishing your inner resources. So you don't have to run on empty begin with. It's how you stay grounded in the chaos. It's how you reconnect with who you are underneath the noise. And importantly, it's how you give the world the best of you, not what's left of you. Real self-care isn't a luxury, it's your foundation, not just to survive, but to live, to lead, and to love fully every single day. Self care isn't just about candles and calm playlists, it's about capacity. And right now, if you're feeling flat, foggy, or emotionally tired, it might be because your internal batteries are running low. Think of it this way. This is how I explain it and set it out in the Happier Survival Kit course. And I work with my clients on this way, is that you have four core batteries that power your well-being. There's the physical battery, your energy bank. This is around sleep and movement and nourishment. Your emotional battery, your heart space. It's about feeling supported, being kind to yourself, allowing your emotions to unroll without judgment, allowing them to be felt, allowing yourself to be heard. Your mental battery. This is about your mental clarity, space to think, room to breathe, stimulation that excites rather than exhausts. Then you have your social battery, your sense of connection, your community, feeling seen, heard, and valued, knowing when to say no and uphold your boundaries. When one battery's drained, it affects all of the others. When all four are depleted, you'll feel like you're running on fumes. And most of us taught to push through, to override the warning lights, to prioritize everyone else's needs until we don't know what our own needs are anymore. But here's the thing, you're not going to recharge those batteries by accident. You recharge through intention, gently, proactively, one small act at a time. And that's where the Happier Survival Kit can help you. So I created this course because I saw too many brilliant, capable women showing up for everyone else while silently burning out behind the scenes. And then them being bought or treating themselves to a candle and trying to have that bubble bath, and it does nothing. And then they feel even more broken when it doesn't work. The Happier Survival Kit isn't about getting through another day. It's about learning how to sustain yourself. It's a trauma-informed, soul-nourishing, completely doable approach to self-care that doesn't ask you to become someone else. It helps you come back to yourself. And inside that course, I walk you through each of those four batteries to take you through your physical, emotional, mental, and social needs and expectations, where those challenges lie in your life, in your routine, what has taken its toll, where you need that additional support. There's short lessons and some tools in there to help you to identify what you actually need and to honor that and how you do it. So whether you're in survival mode or rebuilding after burnout, or perhaps you're looking to take your self care to the next level, this isn't about fluffy advice. It's about creating your own self care blueprint that meets your needs exactly where you are. It's one that fits your life, your nervous system, and your energy. Because when you're charged up, when that self care is optimized, you will feel grounded, you'll be more present, and most importantly, you will be more you. It's a fundamental part of finding your happier. So, because it's Easter, a holiday, a celebration, a chocolate fest for some, just because I want this to be really accessible to as many people as possible, you can get the full course now for half price with the code Happya Easter. So you can check that out at happiercoach.com/survival kit. Because this is your reminder, self care isn't selfish, it's essential. It's how you stop running on empty and start living fully. You don't have to wait until everything calms down. There are small steps that you can take today. You don't have to overhaul your entire life. You just need to begin gently. So, first of all, try one of these, all of these, whatever suits you. Pause for 30 seconds. Put your hand on your heart and ask yourself, what do I actually need right now? Take a moment. Think about it. See what comes up for you and what difference you can make in your life. Choose one small act of self care, a cup of tea, saying no, stepping outside, texting a friend, just try something that lets that steam off, gives you that break, that moment, that pause. Another thing, speak to yourself like someone you deeply care about, because you are worth it and you deserve to be spoken to in that way. Self-care isn't selfish, it's essential, especially when you're the one holding so much together. If self-care has felt like something that's reserved for other people, people with more time, more support, who've got it all together, more everything, I want you to hear this. You are just as worthy of care as anyone else. You don't have to earn it, you just have to allow it. Start small, start messy, start now. And if you want to go deeper into the real kind of holistic kind of self-care that helps you move from surviving to thriving, check out the Happya Survival Kit, happyacoach.com/survival kit. Use the code Happya Easter. You don't need to be fixed. You just need support that actually sees all of you. So until next time, be kind to yourself because you matter too. Let me know what actions you have taken for yourself and your self-care needs. I will see you next week. Take care. If you've enjoyed this episode, ensure you hit subscribe, head on over to my website, happyacoach.com, sign up for the weekly newsletter, and let me support you in living a happier life. I'm your host, Clare Deacon. Thank you for listening. Have a fabulous day.